Oh yeah. Most people cannot remember their first day at school.
Right.
And I was 5 years of age and a bit around, about maybe 5.5, and my mother sent me to school. But for some unknown reason, my mother didn't want anyone to know I was going to school until I was going a few days. You understand? So, in the old days, you see, the children got holidays in June and July and August here in Ireland.
Right.
You know, you get 3 months holidays.
Right.
So they brought you for about a week before the holidays. So you knew what school was like before you went to school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
They brought
good.
you in the month of June.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
got holidays around the 6th of June or 7th, maybe the 10th of June.
Yeah.
But they would always bring you for a week to school.
Yeah, to get
And
you
then-
used to
yeah,
it.
to get used to it. And then you had it home for the next 3 months, and you didn't know, and you went back to school in September to stay there altogether. But my mother anyway, when you sent me to school, she went off on a bicycle. And she always put me, she had this little chair in the back of the bike and I sat on the chair. But this day, she sent me with my uncle, because my father died when I was only 2. So the uncle then brought me to school, and he brought me in an nursing cart. So he put up these bags in the cart, you know, the nurse's cart, what it's like, or a pony's cart,
Yeah.
a very big cart anyway. And we sat up in the cart anyhow, and I forget now what we were in the cart, but we were in the cart anyway. And we were going along the road in the cart to school anyway, and we had my school bag was in the cart as well, and he covered it with these bags, with these canvas bags, you see, that no one would see them. No one would see my school bag, you see, or know where I was going. So anyway, he brought me to school in the nursing cart anyway, and we were going lovely along the road anyway. But there was a hump, there was a bit of a bridge in the road, you see. There was a bridge. And the road was a bit of a hump in the road. We're going over this bit of a hump in the road anyway, did the ass slip and didn't they fall? And then they fired me and my uncle out of the cart. And we just tumbled out head, neck and heels, we somersaulted 3 or 4 times out onto the road. And I skinned me 2 knees against the road because the roads weren't tarred that time, back in 1952. The roads weren't tarred or anything. And I skinned me 2 knees, and I went to school, and the blood running down my shin, down along there. And there was no thing was coming that time from over blasting and being sympathy for you. There was no sympathy.
No sympathy. It was,
They weren't going along pampering your knees to see were you alright and asking you where you well and send you home or anything. Nothing. And I went to school with 2 knees skinned, and I always remember that. And the teacher looking at my 2 knees, and then you know the way the skin would be tore. It'd be just skin like you scraped it with your nails. That kind of a way. And the blood just ran down.
And did they give you a Band-Aid at
They
least?
gave me nothing because they didn't have a bit of a mark
She said,
more
sit
than
down and get to work.
Yeah, not a bit. I think I'd get the day off or something. My first day of school, that was my day of school.
Oh my gosh.
So his mother was very protective, and she said to Peter,
Oh yeah.
race before me. But anyway,
His mother was
a couple of days before he went to school, she came down here. And you think my mother could talk? His mother could talk about 3 times as fast and louder.
and louder.
And the 2 of them were in there, and his mother used to dress in black because she always wore the black clothes after her husband died. And she was in there now, and my PJ, and this is my PJ. Oh, this is my PJ. But
I was sent over here from school for the dinner.
she
And you know, this fella wouldn't bring me over from school. He would get out to school and there was a gate, a gate about 3 foot wide and about 4 foot high. Which is for me anyway, there was something more. But when he'd come out of class, he'd run out the gate and you'd think there was a dog after him. And he'd go 100 miles an hour over. And I'd be trying to run and I'd only had to run a few yards and he would gone out of sight and home. And the same way he would come back over, and again I got over he had it in the race. He had it in whole lot, shoved it into him, and out the door again over kicking football, and I hadn't even started me dinner.
Oh, the poor guy. You can't wait for your
Now,
friend.
PJ, his mother said to PJ coming out, PJ, you mind your lunch because them probably take it because you know they'd be acting the fool with him. So PJ was extra careful. All he had was a little copybook and his lunch. So what did PJ do with the lunch? He sat on it. 2
That's
slices
what he
of
tells me
bread.
now.
2 slices of bread. And what had you in it?
I suppose bread and jam or
Bread
butter.
and jam or
And
butter,
bread also, yeah.
So PJ sat on this lunch the way nobody gets it for first. He came over here and he took it out from him. PJ, what happened?
When I was in Latin.
You had a flattening pancake.
Oh, it probably was like a pancake. So you two were chums since you were young boys?
Oh yeah, yeah,
my
oh
God.
yeah.
How did you manage to hurt your hand?
Well, that was what I have a beaten and